Hi guys, welcome back to part 2 of our return from the tropics in late winter 2022. We have some surprises here which, well, really got me. This one especially, this banana rack here. I'm kicking myself for not picking it before we left in early July because they're ready and they've cracked. Cracked means they're gonna go to the compost. It's a real shame that I didn't act on it sooner. Whereas this rack here, that one is on the verge. That one's also ready to cut down. So just a reminder, guys, to learn. I'm talking to myself too, because I'm also learning. To learn to identify when bananas are ready to harvest. And I should have known better with that one. Well, at least I'll get a second chance with this. So, wind damage, cold damage, frost damage, you name it. We have it all in today's part 2. There's the cold damage on the Glen mango, which is 8 years old, right? See those leaves up there? They're cooked from the cold. But otherwise, the remaining tree is perfecto, primo, other than a little bit more cold damage here at the tip and on this one. So I can literally count the leaves that have been affected. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 leaves out of 500. Yeah, 10 leaves out of 500 leaves got cold damage. So it's not a big deal. This will go berserk next month. That's when it starts to wake up in September with flower buds. And in October, they open. It actually flowers. Yep, it's getting there. Another couple of weeks and that should open on the Glen. So that's the mango and the bananas. We've got the pineapple guavas here. More wind damage on the bananas here, right? Falling on the 8-year-old little cherry here from Brazil that still hasn't fruited for us, but teases us with these flowers every winter, which is not ideal. Not an ideal time to flower. This is the Suriname cherry. A lot of the West Indian lime have fallen to the ground, including down there. You can see them down there, right? So I've got a lot of picking to do. As you saw in part 1, there's fruit everywhere. It's crazy. So this is the Japanese mandarin, which we had in early June. Another guava, pineapple guava. Flowering super dwarf peach, as it always does at this time of the year. That's the first cab off the rank. It's an early variety peach. These are ready to eat at the end of spring. And one of 2 lemon guavas here. Still waiting for this one to mature because the fruit are really small. They're usually this big when the tree's established. This one is taking its time to get established because of the root system. It's very dry along this driveway here, and that pomegranate of my neighbor's is probably sucking all the nutrients and water from it on the other side of the fence. A beautiful day today in Melbourne. 14 Celsius as opposed to 27 Celsius in Townsville / Magnetic Island, where we spent the last couple of weeks. And well, it is what it is, right? Just got to suck it up now that we're back. So we've got a young dwarf imperial mandarin there in its first year. The fruit are so small, I shouldn't have let it fruit. These, you can't eat these are way too small to even put your fingernail in. The Maya lemon, also fruiting in its first year in the ground. And these have been attacked by bugs, I can see. Yep. So you got the wind, you got the frost, and you got the bugs. Wow, these are really small, these Maya lemons. But I guess they get bigger as the tree ages. That's a first year Maya lemon. I've got a few Mexican cream guava on the ground here from this young Mexican guava tree which I planted in the ground here last spring, I believe. So that's only, what, 9 months ago. It's doing okay. It needs to get established. Okay, in here I've got a papaya. Everyone's holding their breath to see if the papaya made it behind this frost protection, just as I am. So we're gonna undo the top and have a look. Okay, the good news is it's alive and it's green, right? Alive and green. It's a miracle. It's a miracle. Just had a talk with my neighbor. Thanked him for looking after the property. As we don't have children, we have him to do the security, right? He's here every day checking everything front and back. So guys, the new trees I planted here in the front, the bacon, avocado, and the shepherd, and 2 cherry moyas, they're doing really good. That dwarf banana's not doing good at all, but they come back. And the dragon fruits I put there, the pearls, they'll come back. Everything comes back, guys, even though they look like crap right now. This is the purple guava, bulletproof, right? I put him here on purpose. This gets a lot of wind here, a lot of cold wind from up at the top of the hill that blasts through here. And if you're going to put a guava in this spot, you're going to put one of the cold tolerant ones, like the purple, red, and the yellow. This is like, this guy can take minus 10 Celsius, let alone 0. So this is the carob, which looks like it's going to be a monster, like that flowering ash up there, right? It's huge. It's taller than me now. And wow, I hope I've made the right decision by planting it here. It's got something going on down here. I'm not sure what these guys are, if these are pods or not. I'm not sure. I doubt it. They're very dry. Very, very dry. They didn't look like that last year when it fruited. But in any case, it's still coming along. Second year in the ground. What else? A couple of persimmons. The red chatur is waking up, right? Wakey wakey. That's the first cab off the rank in September. So early spring fruit. The white sapotes, the wampy. This guy is finally starting to bush out and become a tree after almost 10 years. Well, he's almost 10 years old. Should be as big as that white sapote by now, but he'll get there slowly. The second seedling black sapote, still holding onto fruit, growing slowly. got about 50 fruit on it. Slowly, guys. They're nowhere near as big as what they are in Sydney or Brisbane. But the good news is we're going to get black sapote at some point, right? Okay. Another white sapote here. This one is going absolutely crazy. The one I've shown you numerous times. This one, the Vernon, yeah, and the Subel are the two most vigorous that I seem to have. This is the Vista, which has turned into its own dwarf shape. Right, it's got a few fruit back there. Now the Indian white guava. I was expecting this. A lot of fruit drop because no one was here. There's about 50 of them on the ground, which is a real shame. This is a really nice guava. Yep, they've fermented. This one is still alright. I think, I hope. It's good. You're meant to eat these with condiments. Wow. Indians, Mexicans, Indonesians love this guava. The early plum is waking up too, with all its flower buds all over. This is the plum cot or pluot. So that's absolutely loaded like every year. This is the kumquat. Come with a K, not with a C. They're almost ready. I might even be able to have one. This is a 10-year-old tree, guys. Oh, just fell off. Oh wow. Wow. I want another one. And another one. There's so many coming. We'll be very busy with the kumquat in September, October. Very small, but very delicious. Okay, I guess you guys want to see what's up with the tropicals that are wrapped up, more so than the stone fruit, which is waking up. That's the nectarine. Let's have a look. Okay, I protected the Manila mango here and the new passion fruit, the sweet lilikoi. Wow, the results are, well, speak for themselves. There's a lot of nasturtiums that came up, volunteers, which I'm not happy about. I have to get those out. These are very invasive. They're very pretty with their yellow and red flowers in spring, summer, but they can easily go all the way, even out here on the grass. So be careful of these. Anyway, good news. Oh wow, the brick feels nice and warm. Wow. Yep, so success without even having to cover the top, right? So this was adequate, guys. It's the wind. The wind is the number one killer, more so than the frost, because especially here up against the wall, the frost has little chance of falling in here because of the surrounding neighborhood. We still have the existing passion fruit ready to ripen some some fruit up there, which is very impressive. They held on all winter. Can you believe it? It's looking really, really healthy, by the way, for 3 months of cold weather. One's almost ready to drop. There you go, a purple one. And it's very heavy, very juicy. There you go, guys. Not a problem. So let's have a look at Banana Ken. He got full protection on every side. It would be a real oxymoron if this one died and the Manila didn't, with partial cover. Let's see. What do you guys reckon? You reckon he did better than the Manila mango? Ooh, he's doing okay. Banana Ken. Yep. A couple of leaves have got not so much cold damage, but that mango disease, what's it called again? Not anthrax, anthracnose, yeah. That's quite common for mangoes. All right, that's good news. This is the Vietnamese pomelo. Namroi. Oops. You dropped the one premature fruit. And then we have the seedling Kensington Pride Bowen, wrapped here. Let's see how he did. Not covered at the top though, and it shows. See that instantly. I mean, I was expecting this. Is not a surprise. The top leaves are always going to cop it when there's no overhead protection. But look what's happening in the middle. In the middle and the bottom, zero damage, and that's what I'm after, guys. The middle and the bottom. I don't care so much for the top leaves, right? Wow, he's looking really good. So this kind of protection is adequate for mango and other tropicals. Ideally, cover it at the top, but it's really optional, not a must. Some more wind damage here on the bananas. All the leaves that have fallen here, right? Blown away, blown over, blown under. The rack here is still not ready. It's a huge one. It's the largest banana rack currently. So it's just sitting there on the gate. And the brick, well, not the brick wall, but the downpipe. Yeah. The fingers are a bit small though. They're not as fat as that first rack I showed you next to the garage. Okay, overall, things look pretty good. I mean, we had a few losses of fruit dropping, but hey guys, I'm not going to stand here all winter like a shepherd, right? Minds his sheep in the mountains. I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to be a shepherd in the freezing cold winter to save a few fruit in order to freeze my butt off. So I'm willing to give up these fallen fruit to get my sanity in the tropics when I need it the most. This is the custard apple, Atemoya, Paxton Prolific. So you got 1, 2, 3 here. 3 different sizes. Yeah, these won't be ready again like the Cherry Moya till the end of spring, the very beginning of summer. November, December harvest. Yep. And that's it. That's part 2. A lot shorter than part 1, which was 3 times as much to show. So we got the Grumichama, the lemon guava, the white sapote, the white shatut, mulberry, everything's fine. There's really nothing to report. Right? They're in their turnaround stage where they're ready to come back again for the new season. So a lot of flowering, a lot of growing, but not much fruit right now except the Vista, which you saw, and the I think the Vernon's got a couple of fruit, and the Sue Belle has a couple. So not much compared to the lemon gold here during late autumn when it had over 100 whoppers this big. All right, guys, that's it for now. Checking to see if there's any fruit that I might have missed. A late crop in a Grumichama, but not to be. I gotta go and water and treat all the plants in the greenhouse with sea salt now that I'm done filming these 2-part videos for you guys. Thanks for watching. It's good to be back-ish, but so much prefer being in the warmer weather during these 5 months of May to September, guys. It's night and day. I mean, today's a beautiful sunny day, 14 to 15 Celsius. There's no wind. You could even go to the beach today, but I'm jet lagged. Could easily go to the beach and walk the beach and get a little suntan, even in Melbourne. But I'm too tired. I got stuff to do, and not today. All right, guys, time for some recovery from real life Fruitopia in the winter tropics. Go over to the channel and check out what we got up to. If you haven't been there already, like and support the channel, both over there and over here, if you enjoy the videos, and subscribe. See you from the next video, guys. Thanks for watching. Look at this winter tan. 100% real. All the way down to my toes. It's like this. Bye, guys.